Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Thursday. It is April 9th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Straight Talking Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can find it in her Etsy shop. Okay? 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 So you know what's funny is I was thinking today about doing a live on YouTube because I did one live once on TikTok and it was horrible. Anyway, it's just so uncomfortable to me. But I was thinking of if I did a live, I'm not gonna lie, it would probably be me in my bed watching TV, talking about current events, talking about TV, talking about TV shows, movies, music, stuff like that. I don't know. I was thinking about it. Just something fun and not tarot related. And who knows? You never know. Like, I could always pull a card or something. We'll see, But I was thinking about doing it just for funsies. I was also thinking about doing lives for something else, which I don't want to mention because I don't want somebody stealing my idea. But I gotta work that out because I don't know how that would work. And I don't know what I would be willing to air on live YouTube, if that makes sense. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Somebody might be called to show some compassion for another person. Okay, why do we keep getting the same cards that I don't know what they are? Because it doesn't show on the thing. Ugh. And we had these ones. I had these ones last time. I swear to God. I'm pretty sure they're wands. We got three on the table. Four on the table. I can't see it because it's in upside. It's not in the reverse and it's not upside down. It's face down. Okay, that one I know what it is because it's in there. Okay. We got four on the table. No major, no reverse. Let's do two more shuffles. Yeah, I gotta work out the logistics of the live thing to decide if I want to do it. I follow a reader I've posted for him before through Lynn's Eyes. Sometimes he does lives, but he doesn't do anything tarot related. Like, he'll just get on there and talk about his dogs and his family and going on vacation and shooting the shit, basically. Last shuffle. We got five on the table. Oh, baby. We got six with bottom of the deck. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups. We got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Eight of Wands. We got the Six of Cups. Six Cups. We got 10 of Pentacles. And then we've got 8 of Pentacles. There's got to be another pentacle in there because they show 7, 6 on the thing, 1 that he's working on in the picture. Where's the 7th? Or the 8th, I mean. So weird. Anywho, 8 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Yeah, somebody might be showing someone some compassion. They might be a little empathetic here. I think it's just going to bring in good things. Like if this resonates for you, like it's just going to bring in good things for you. You show somebody a little grace, maybe be a little nurturing. Just show somebody some love, you know? Sometimes I think we get caught up in our own bubbles, you know, healing ourselves, working on ourselves, protecting our peace, that we forget that there's people out there that aren't doing that aren't necessarily like bad people. They're just not doing that. And they're they're hurting. They need some care, they need some guidance, they need some compassion. And I think if this resonates for you and you show somebody a little grace, a little mercy, it's just going to bring in some good juju for you, some good karma. I don't usually say the word juju. My friend at work, her dog's name is Juju. Hopefully her dog is okay. I usually don't say that. I think maybe once in a blue moon I say that. Something about a blue moon, maybe. Okay. So here's the other caveat to that. So you might show somebody some grace and some compassion, and it's going to bring you some good karma. But you might just end up walking away from that person, that situation anyway, because it's something like you need to let go. It's not something like meant for you. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of like, I can use it as an example because it's easy. Like a coworker. Like you might not necessarily be, friends with a coworker, but they're your coworker. And you find out that, their beloved pet died. So, maybe you get them like a card and, you take up a collection at work for some cash to help them pay for the cremation of their pet, something like that. You show a little compassion, a little empathy, you show a little grace, and it's going to do you some good. It's going to give you some good karma, but in the end, it's not like you're friends with that person. It's not like it's going to change anything. They're your coworker. You're going to come back on Monday and go about your day, like it's not going to mean that you're going to be best buddies. You're going to prioritize that energy, and then you're going to release it, because not everything is meant for us, right? Like, you could do good for a person, but they're not your person. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And you might be being called to, like I said, protect your peace. Like you're somebody that usually protects your peace. You kind of, like, normally you might not get involved in a situation like this. Like you would tend to stay out of things, stick to your own energy, protect your peace, because it's just what you're used to. And it just works out better for you in the long run that way. Pardon me. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something else all of a sudden. I think that with the Ten of Pentacles, I think protecting your peace and sticking to your own energy, and using your discernment when it comes to family and friends and who you spend your time with, I think that is something that you should continue to do with this Ten of Pentacles. I think it's what brings you the most abundance, the most peace, definitely, but the most abundance. And take how that resonates. Everybody looks at abundance differently. And I think this Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, is just reaffirming the fact, like, this is what you're good at. Like, you're good at protecting your energy, protecting your peace. You're good at being a people person, helping people, that kind of thing. But you're best at protecting your peace, doing your own thing, taking care of yourself, not having too many connections, too many people. It's something that has worked for you in the past, and it's going to continue to work for you. And it's going to continue to bring you your abundance. It's not to say that you have to be celibate. It's not to say that you can't be in a relationship. It's just about discernment when it comes to family, friends, and again, relationships. Because you don't want anything that's going to like take advantage of you, take your time, take your energy, and not give anything back. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. So continue to protect yourself. Whatever that means for you. If that's manifestation, if that's spell work, things like that, whatever works for you. I do like a little bit of everything. I do manifestation, I do spell work. Oh my gosh, my palm is itching. I do moon magic, and it's all just for me. It's all just for the good of me, like, it's not like me hating on anybody or doing anything like that. It's just me trying to build up my life and build myself up as a human. I don't really, not that I don't care, but I don't care about what other people are doing. It's none of my business. If you want to go out there and throw hate all over everybody, then you do that. See how that comes back to you in karma. See, sir and or ma'am. People always think they're going to outrun karma, and I'll tell you what, at some point that shit catches up with you. I was talking about this. It was on TikTok. It was last night on TikTok. I follow this content creator, but she's more political, but she is a little witchy, I'm not gonna lie, but more political. And she posted some stuff on there about spell work. She was asking a question, and I said, heck no. I said I did a burn spell last year on someone else, and I said that just hit me like twice, three, four, 10 times as hard. I said I learned my lesson. I said I'm not doing that again. And I did. I don't know. I think I told you guys about it like a week or two after. I did like a little spell on someone, but I tried to take it back. That doesn't really, it doesn't really work. So yeah, I got it back, probably tenfold. I'm not gonna lie. I got that energy back. I got what I deserved. Like, I put that out there. I got it back. I learned my lesson. That's why I don't know. Like, I just do spell work for myself, and that's it. That's it. I'm not out there hating on anybody else. When you think about it, it's just low vibrational, and it's not worth the energy. It really is just not. And it definitely is not worth the karma. Like, I already get karma from doing stupid stuff. Forget about like trying to hurt somebody, or stop somebody's abundance, or whatever. Like, it's not worth it. It's not. And like I said, you could think that you could hold that karma at bay, but man, eventually it comes. It eventually comes. And I think I told you guys, like, when I get karma, it's usually pretty swift. And it's kind of funny because on Tuesday I was at work and I made a joke at the lead. He's a really nice guy, but and I was joking around, but it was kind of like mean spirited. I called him like a girly man, I think. And he laughed and I laughed. But I literally turned around and I hit a box and I almost tripped and fell and hit the floor. And I was like, whoa, like I caught myself. And then he's like, are you okay? And I started laughing. And he's like, what? And I'm like, that was karma. I'm like, that was for calling you a girly man. And he laughed. He goes, yeah, that probably was karma. I'm like, no, it was. It was karma. That was karma. And it hit like that. Like, don't call him a girly man. Don't be mean to him. He is a nice guy. Actually, little secret. I nominated him for Employee of the Month. I hope he gets it. I really hope he gets it. Everybody kind of comes down on him because he doesn't do like a lot of overtime. Um, but when he's there and he works 410s just like I do, and he's not technically a lead. He's training to be a lead, which is under the supervisors. Um, when he's there, he works his ass off. So I nominated for him for Employee of the Month, and I don't feel bad about it. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. My friend nominated me last month. I did not win, but I did win 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. I won. Actually, the friend that nominated me last month, I nominated her the month before, and she did win. I was excited. I think she deserves it too because she's all she's. I do a lot of overtime, or I was when they were letting us, um, and I do a lot of things like training new people and stuff like that. Um, but I've kind of gotten away from that like the last 2 years. She still does stuff like that. She's still, she's a powerhouse. Not to mention all she's got going on personally. Like she's just an amazing human being. She drives me nuts, but she's amazing. All right. I'm going to leave this here for you. I've prattled on long enough about BS. I'm going to leave this here for you. Take what you will from it. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. Why am I seeing the chocolate coins? I know there's pentacles on the cards, but I'm seeing like, okay, in the last reading, I saw shamrocks, and now I'm seeing like gold coins, like chocolate gold coins. We used to sell them at Fannie Mae Candies. I think they sell them again, but uh, I don't think they're Fannie Mae. They buy them from someone else. Long Grove Confection, maybe. But yeah, I'm seeing like the little gold coins and the little gold bag, and you get them. I think you can get them at Jewel too. I think like around St. Patty's Day. What is with the St. Patty's Day? Somebody Irish? Somebody want to be Irish? All right. Gold coins. Chocolate gold coins. Maybe that translates into real gold coins for somebody. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. Again, I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Thursday evening. And I will talk to you later.